Welcome back to World Politics. Now, Poland is once again flexing its political muscles despite EU objections. President Andrzej Duda has appointed 27 new judges to its Supreme Court, and that's in addition to 10 who were already nominated last month. A car carrying the latest appointee was met with chants of traitor as it left the presidential palace yesterday. It's the latest in a series of demonstrations as people push back against recent judicial reforms. The changes forced a third of the country's judges into early retirement and gave the ruling party more control over the legal system. The move angered the EU, which accuses the government of breaching the rule of law. All right, joining me for this panel is Euronews political editor Darren McCaffrey. He's still with us. Sam Morgan, a reporter from Euractiv.com, and British MEP David Coburn from the Europe of Freedom Direct Democracy Group. All right, this... We were talking earlier about brazen behaviors of governments and of countries. I'll ask you, Sam. Poland is being brazen here. Why?
I think it gets back to this whole sovereignty thing again and the naughty kid syndrome. You know, if any recommendation from Brussels gets handed down, it's seen as like a diktat, even though it's just the rule of law being imposed.
So it's not afraid that it's going to get sanctioned or get into trouble?
No, I mean, I think it was quite almost telling today we had the European Court of Justice appoint their new first Advocate General, Chief Judge, and it's a Polish guy. And I think there's nothing political about that. He's just the best guy for the job. It's a nice little symbolism. But Poland is not sticking to the rules of the club.
Yeah, David. All right. Darren,
no, I was just going to say that they are doing this, though, because there is going to be a court decision from the ECJ on whether Poland is acting constitutionally. And clearly the Commission doesn't think it is. And they're trying to get these judges in place before that. But the problem is, what is the sanction for Poland?
Exactly.
It's Article 7. But ultimately, we all know that Hungary will, when it gets to it, will veto that option. So what is the stick with which the European Union can actually really hit Poland with, or indeed anyone that it feels falls out of line?
Yeah, go ahead, David. What do you think?
Well, I think it's nothing to do with it. I think the European Union is a trading bloc. It's nothing more and nothing less. It's not a country. It has no right to tell...
But if you join this bloc, you've got to abide by rules.
Just let me finish. As far as I'm concerned, Poland is a sovereign nation. The Polish government are elected by the Polish people. The Polish people make the decisions. The Polish government decide to replace those old judges with new ones who are not communists or whatever they were before. That's their right to do that. It's nothing to do with the European Union. The European Union is only to do with trade and should stick to that. And that's why Britain's leaving. That's why Britain's leaving. Because we do not want to be part of a country.
The European Union is clearly not just a trading bloc.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's not, because that's the reason you're leaving.
When we joined it was a trading bloc, and we were lied to, and it's wrong, and that's why we're leaving. And the Poles will follow us.
The reason that you campaign to leave is because you think that Europe is no longer just a trading bloc. It is clearly not just a trading bloc.
Well, then you should have a vote on it. People didn't get a vote on it. People were told it was a trading bloc. It was undemocratic. We were told it was a trading bloc. It was nothing of the sort. It was a country. And now we have left. The British people decided they don't want any part of a country called Europe, and neither, it seems, do the Poles, and neither do the Czechs, and various other countries throughout Europe.
When Poland joined the European Union, it definitely wasn't a trading bloc.
Yes, precisely. And Poland have
changed their minds.
Whatever you think, Poland have signed up to be members of the European Union.
They can sign out.
But when you're a member of the club, you do have to adhere to the rules.
And they can sign out and join us in Brexit.
We will be going to a topic that's closer to your heart, David. All right, now, as the clock continues to